I worked the night shift at a hotel where one room was always marked, occupied. Door labeled 312, no guest ever checked in. No key existed. But one night, it spoke to me. Front desk, your shift ends soon. And that's when I realized. The guest had been there, longer than the hotel. I worked the night shift at a small roadside hotel tucked between the mountains and the highway. The place was old but functional, the kind of hotel travelers use when they just need a bed and a shower before continuing their journey. Nothing luxurious. Nothing memorable. Except for one thing. Room 312. You wouldn't notice anything strange about it if you walked down the hallway. The carpet looked the same as the others, the lights flickered the same way they always did, and the door had the same brass number screwed into the wood. 3. 1. 2. But if you worked there long enough, you learned something strange about that room. It was always occupied. Always. Not sometimes. Not most days. Every single night. At first, I assumed it was some kind of long-term guest situation. Truck drivers and traveling contractors sometimes rent rooms for weeks. That wasn't unusual. But after my first week, I noticed something odd. The key rack behind the front desk had a tag for every room in the hotel. Every room except 312. I asked my coworker about it during a quiet shift around midnight. "Hey," I said casually, pointing at the empty hook. "Where's the key for 312? He didn't even look up from the security monitor. "You don't need it." That was the entire answer. At the time, I laughed. I figured it was just some inside joke the staff had. Every workplace has weird traditions. But later that night, around 2 in the morning, I was doing my usual routine, checking the hallway cameras. Most of the hotel guests were asleep. The hallway lights were dim. And the corridor leading to 312 looked completely empty. Except for the door. The door was slightly open. Just enough for darkness to spill into the hallway. I leaned closer to the monitor. And that's when I noticed something that made my stomach tighten. The door had been locked earlier. I knew because I'd checked the camera feeds when I started my shift. Full story on our YouTube channel, The Unread Files, Most Requested Stories and Tales. Like and subscribe for more stories.